Disclaimer. We are interested in everything and experts in nothing. We enjoy learning, but get it wrong sometimes. We mean no disrespect, and if we mess up, kindly correct us. Let's take this ride together, unless your intention is to cause harm or distress, in which case, with utmost haste, fuck right off.
Okay, I don't even remember which episode we're on.
This will be episode 20.
Good Lord.
I know it.
In honor of that glorious, loving day, I thought we would do bloody and violent and horrifically murderous St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
I'm ready.
In honor of my second favorite holiday, which is pre-half-price chocolate day. But anyway, St. Valentine's Day Massacre. By the way, we are on Zoom again. This time not due to plague. This time due to inclement weather.
Correct. Weather is not cooperative right now.
Also, hopefully this recording session goes better than the last time I recorded with the fairy rings and my computer was sounding like a jet engine doing a pre-flight check for the entire recording. This thing is ancient and I don't know what the hell.
I think we'll be good because I'm pretty sure it's my mic that was picking up your jet engine.
The stupid thing would not stop. Like it was trying to do some kind of update or update something on the background that I already told it to stop and it wouldn't. And it's old and it wants me to know that it's old. So it's complaining all the time. And I'm just like the whole time I was listening to that episode, I'm like, oh my God, my computer. So yeah, we noticed it. If anyone else noticed it, we knew it. We did not have a small prop engine on the, on the recording stage just for funsies. It was my grumpy ass laptop, and I apologize.
To sum up, episode 20.
Episode 20. Okay, so St. Valentine's Day. Who was St. Valentine? Because of course he's a saint. So what the fuck did he do? Probably died, and in fact he did die. Well, why did he die? Was he beheaded? Yes, he was. Why was he beheaded? Let's find out.
You're killing me. Okay, let's do it.
Well, most of the saints, they died. Why did they die? Most of them were beheaded. Some of them had been chopped to bits. Some of them were burned alive. Saint Barbara, remember?
I remember.
Got her head chopped off. So we're coming February 14th, around the year 27 AD. We know it's February 14th, but it's around 270 AD. We got February 14th. We know that. But it's around 270 AD. So we got Valentine, a holy priest in Rome in the days of Emperor Claudius II. He was executed. We already knew that.
Yeah.
Nothing ever really good happens to someone who becomes a saint. Like they lived a long, happy life, la 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 la, and then they became a saint. Oh, good for them. No, they usually die horribly.
So let's find out kind of like consolation prize.
Consolation prize. We know that you were fed to wild pigs, but we've made you a saint. Thank you. I feel so much better about my horrific death.
Right?
Anyway,
all better.
Under the rule of Claudius the Cruel, with a name like that, I'm sure this is going to be awesome.
I'm cringing.
Maybe he didn't share dinner. I don't know. No, I'm going to guess he's an asshole.
Probably.
Rome was involved with many unpopular and bloody campaigns.
Okay.
When are they not bloody? That's what I want to know. When are they not bloody?
Yeah,
they're not playing chess. They're always bloody. Okay, in Rome?
Oh, no, in Rome. Yeah, they're always bloody. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't just like chuck paintball at each other through the battlefield. It's always bloody. Shocking that it's bloody.
So shocking.
The emperor had to maintain a strong army, but was having difficulty getting soldiers to join his military. So Claudius believed that Roman men were unwilling to join his army because of their strong attachment to their wives and families.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Because their unwillingness to die for his stupid ass was because of their wives and not like their survival instinct.
Yeah.
All right. So to get rid of this problem, he banned all marriages and engagements in Rome.
What? For real?
Yeah. He said, y'all can't get married. Y'all can't talk about getting married. All y'all are staying single so that you can join my army.
But if you were already married, he didn't nullify that, I hope?
No, you can't get married.
Okay.
So Valentine realized this was an injustice, and he defied Claudius by continuing to perform marriages for young lovers in secret.
Oh.
When Valentine's actions were discovered, Claudius ordered that he be put to death. Valentine was arrested, dragged before the prefect of Rome, who condemned him to be beaten with clubs and have his head cut off. Oof. Dramatic much? The sentence was carried out on February 14th, or on or about the year 2070. Again, they know it's February 14th, but they can't get the year right?
No,
whatever.
Maybe like, your grandma's birthday, but then you have like, well, I know it's this day of the year, but what year was it?
Maybe.
But
legend has it that while in jail, Saint Valentine left a farewell note for the jailer's daughter, who had become his friend, and he signed it, "From your Valentine." For his great service, Valentine was named a saint after his death. He is the patron saint of lovers, given.
Makes sense, yeah.
Epileptics and beekeepers.
Okay, I'm gonna need those dots connected.
I don't know why. I never found the dots.
Oh no!
Okay, lovers. Okay.
Obvious,
marriage.
I'm with you. Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Epileptics and beekeepers. What?
I don't get the connection.
What?
And never an explanation?
No. I really think they have a limited amount of saints, and so they just kind of throw a dart.
Okay, but if you need more saints than you have, maybe be less picky about what it takes to be one.
People kept dying, and they basically are just like, you know what? Saint. Because they're supposed to have done miracles. What miracles did this guy do? He died for marrying people.
I don't know.
Maybe he liked bees. Maybe he had epilepsy.
Maybe
they thought his death rattle was a seizure.
Okay.
But I was just kind of like, he's the patron saint of lovers. Gotcha. Marriage. Gotcha. Yep. Epileptics. What? Beekeepers. Huh?
I wish there was an explanation.
My grandmother had this whole set, because Catholics had this set of holy cards, and I would always go through them as a kid because I didn't know what the fuck they were. And there was one where the dude he had his head, of course, because the headache.
Right.
He was the patron saint of headaches. I was like, okay, that makes sense, because he doesn't have a head. His head was cut off. Which at the same time was like, why does he have a patron saint of headaches? He doesn't have one anymore. Why would his head hurt? But that was the only one that made sense to me. But I was like, beekeepers and epileptics, what do they have in common? Nothing.
With young lovers?
With young lovers. And I
don't know.
Okay, so moving on.
Yep.
This day is already linked with loads of bloodshed. So we're going to fast forward a bunch of years to Chicago, 1929.
Oh, okay. Yep.
It's a bunch of years.
About 1700.
It's a bunch of years. At 10:30 a.m. on St. Valentine's Day, Thursday, February 14th, 1929, 7 men were murdered at the garage at 2122 North Clark Street in Lincoln Park neighborhood of Chicago's North Side.
Okay.
They were shot by 4 men using weapons that included 2 Thompson machine guns, or Tommy guns.
Hey.
The shooters were wearing police uniforms, while others wore suits, ties, overcoats, and hats. Witnesses saw the men in police uniforms leading the other men out at gunpoint out of the garage after the shooting. Therefore thinking, hey, we heard a bunch of gunshots. Oh, look, the police are here. They've got it. But no.
Because they're imposters.
Imposters, indeed.
That's just sad.
The incident resulted from the struggle to control organized crime in the city during Prohibition between the Irish Northsiders, headed by George Bugs Moran, and their Italian Chicago outfit led by rivals Al Capone.
Hey, we're back to the mafia!
We know that guy! The perpetrators have never actually conclusively been identified, but former members of Egan's Rats gang working for Capone are suspected of a role, as are members of the Chicago Police Department, so kind of
dirty
imposters,
cops?
kind of imposters,
wow.
not really imposters. who allegedly wanted revenge for the killing of a police officer's son. The victims included 5 members of George Bugs Moran's Northside Gang. So who were the victims? Peter Gusenberg, a frontline enforcer for the Moran organizations.
That doesn't sound Italian or Irish.
You're not always Irish, but these were members of Moran's organization. Frank Gusenberg, the brother of Peter Gusenberg, shocking.
That makes sense. Shocking would have been if there was no relation.
Right. Shockingly not related.
Yeah, that would have been.
He was also an enforcer.
Mm-hmm.
There was Albert Kachelek, Kachelek, alias James Clark. I get why he changed his name.
Clark, I can say.
Yeah, and he was Moran's second in command. There was Adam Heyer. He was a bookkeeper and a business manager of the Moran gang. There was Weinhard Schwimmer. He was an optometrist who had abandoned his practice to gamble on horse racing and associate with the gang. Albert Weinshank, who managed several cleaning and dyeing operations for Moran. So that makes me think money laundering. His resemblance to Moran is allegedly what set off the massacre in motion before Moran arrived, including the clothes that he was wearing. And John May, an occasional car Moran, cannot do this today, apparently. John May, an occasional car mechanic for the Moran gang. So Chicago police officers arrived at the scene to find the victim, Frank Gusenberg, was still alive. He was taken to the hospital where the doctors stabilized him for a short time. Police tried to question him, and he sustained 14 bullet wounds.
Oh, no.
The police asked him who did it, and he replied, "No one shot me, because snitches get stitches." However, it did him no good because he died 3 hours later.
Yeah, but somebody very definitely did shoot you. You have
but
14
bullet
holes.
wounds, and he's still a made man because he's like, ain't nobody shot me. Oh, don't mind the 14 bullet wounds I'm currently oozing my guts out of. I fell down 14 times on a bullet.
Yeah, right?
14 times. It was an accident.
You were shot, sir, but okay.
No one shot me. It was an accident. I shot myself cleaning my Tommy gun 14 times. Yeah, it did him no good because he died 3 hours later, which I don't know how in 1929 they were going to save him from being shot 14 times, because I don't know how somebody like today could really recover from 14 bullet wounds.
Yeah, so I'm going to take you on a little aside, because even though it doesn't feel strictly related, all I can think about as you're telling me this part of the story is my junior year of high school. My history teacher, she had a way with telling stories. And at this point, I don't even remember which president it was, but there was a president who got shot. And they had this bright idea that they were going to use like some metal detector to find the bullet so they could go in and get it. And she always told the story with like they used the detector and it went off, and so poke they'd try to go find it and they couldn't find it, and literally they did this repeatedly before they realized he was on a metal fucking table.
Oh my god.
And that's all I can think about when I think about like medical competency back in history is the poke on the metal table to the president. Like,
oh my god.
I don't remember which president it was. I want to say Taft, but I feel like it's probably not Taft. Like, I think I'm making that up. But oh goodness.
Oh,
and so God. Yes, he got shot 14 times. And how are they going to save him? I don't know. Poke, I guess.
14 different times. I mean, I kind of feel like wherever he's bleeding from might be a good guess, because there should essentially be 14 entry wounds. But I don't know much about Tommy guns.
Yeah, maybe there's entry and exit, and which way is he facing?
Really I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
But essentially, they were lined up against a wall and just
obliterated.
So, yeah. Al Capone was widely assumed to have been responsible for ordering the massacre, despite being at his Florida home at the time of the massacre. The massacre was an attempt to eliminate Bugs Moran, head of the Northside Gang.